Ibraham lent his brother $1,000 for a business investment, but he's convinced his brother gambled all the money away. Dinero says their issue goes deeper than the money, but he's taken a lie detector test to prove his innocence. Everyone, please welcome Ibraham to the show to hear his side of the story. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Thank you for being
How
here,
you
man.
doing?
Good.
Oh, yes, sir, man.
Oh,
man.
So you think Dinero lied about the $1,000 investment?
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell me why.
I basically, I loaned him this money. He's unemployed. I see the guy casinos. I seen him in strip clubs. He's doing vacations. You know what I mean? And it hurts because I done been this for this guy so much. I can't even.
Yeah, because you've been there for him a lot.
A lot. Forget it.
Got it. Understand. So how long ago did you lend him the money?
It's about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Wow, okay then. Has he paid you back any of it?
Hell no.
None of it. You said nah, okay.
Not a cent. I mean, every time it's an excuse.
How has this situation impacted your relationship?
In a lot of ways. I mean, because, the fastest way to lose friends is loaning them money. So because of this, we don't show up. He doesn't show up to the family events that he knows I'm there. It starts to become weird, things I don't, go to because we have to have this conversation. And we don't want to be messing up these events because of this.
Are you the eldest brother?
Feels like it. Ever since we lost my dad, it's been a lot on my shoulder dealing with the day-to-day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He shows up like a cousin.
Yeah.
Not an older brother that we needed. We needed him.
When else did you feel betrayed by your brother?
I mean, where do I start? I mean, I gave him a job. His money was being taken. You know what I'm saying? With his, child support, whatever the case have you. He gets a new job and just dips on me, leaves me flat. You know what I mean? That was one. I mean, when we were younger, he spilled boiling water on my legs and gave me third-degree burns on both of my legs. He ain't feel sorry for that, It's deflect. It wasn't me. I mean, and he got one of my exes pregnant. How's that? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, how's that for betrayal?
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to meet Dinero and hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Dinero to the show. Hey, Dinero, thank you for being here, man.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, too. So what happened to the money
Okay, so the money he gave me, I said I wanted to invest in order to make my music business bigger. So I said, as soon as I make the money, I'm going to pay you back. What did I do? I took the money and invested like I said I was. Unfortunately, I got robbed. So that's what happened.
Okay, so the money that you used to invest, you got robbed. So it's been 2 years is what he said. So why haven't you started to pay him back something in that time period?
A lot of things happened. There was a lot of circumstances, okay? My son's mother passed away when he was a year old, okay? I've been taking care of him by myself. Been in my apartment for 3 years. Where have y'all been? Have you guys come and visit me? I've been calling you to visit me. Have you called me?
Listen.
Have you ever?
Listen.
Did you guys come over to visit? Do you guys know? Does your cousin, does your children, does the other children know who he is?
Can you
explain that?
Have you tried to explain this situation to your brother?
I've tried to explain it. I've been through two car accidents.
But see, here's the thing.
2 car accidents.
When you needed it, it showed up. No questions.
Okay.
No
okay.
in-betweens.
Hold on a second.
All you had to do was talk to me. 2 years?
Okay. Heard you.
He lives in his own world.
Yeah.
You can sit here with your chest out and how many times I've been there for you. How many times? How many cab rides? How many times I did things? How many bills
times I
paid?
appreciated you. Okay, hold on, brother.
Look.
Trials and tribulations is not invincible to no man, no woman. How you handle them is what's most important.
You stand
Bro,
up.
you didn't have to bring me on the show to do this. We could have did this man to man.
You couldn't talk?
You couldn't talk. I've been calling you. You've been dissing me. I said, come to the studio so you can record. What is this all? Going to strip clubs, going on trips. What is about all of that? I haven't been going on strip clubs and going on trips.
About coming to the studio, but all of that be feeling funny and fake
And I said,
half
bro,
of the time. You know
what else
why?
did I ask you?
You know why? Because every time he comes in my ear is a business situation. The last time, like
Isn't
every
that what
time
this family
is about,
was raised off of?
The first step to fixing a relationship is learning what really happened to the $1,000. You took a lie detector test, and so I think it's time to unlock that truth first. Okay. You want to know, did you spend any of the $1,000 on something unrelated to the music business? That was one of your main questions, right? You answered no. The truth is, you're telling the truth.
Right. That's a good thing then.
But I told you.
Why you gotta make me feel like I can't trust you?
You make me feel like I can't trust y'all.
You could scream.
Oh, we gotta keep going. Did you knowingly lie to Ibrahim about your plans for the $1,000? You answered no. The truth is, you're telling the truth.
So,
We
what else
also
you gotta
asked
say?
you, did you use any of the $1,000 Ibrahim gave you to gamble instead of investing in your business? You answered no. The truth is, again, you are telling the truth.
I'll rest my case, bro. What you gotta say now? What do you gotta say?
All right, we got one last one. Did you ever have a legitimate plan? This is important. Did you ever have a legitimate plan to repay the $1,000 business loan that your brother gave you? You answered yes. The truth is, you are telling the truth.
I'll rest my case. I told you, bro. So I'm a liar?
I haven't got a dime yet still. But
Bro,
wait.
what am I going through right now?
I appreciate that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
That he told the truth. I appreciate that. But you know what I mean? I'll give him that. I'm a man enough to say that maybe I was wrong. I still ain't get a dollar from it, but I appreciate that. But you know what? We need him.
Yeah.
We needed him, and we need him because we don't have much of us. Yeah, we got a big family, but we need each other.
Bro, what about when I need
It's
a
the
job?
only time I can speak to him because he will
Hold
talk
on a
over
second.
me.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's why we're here. You want to know why?
Well,
That's why we're here.
Well, can I
I have
tell you
a
what I've
5-year-old
realized?
son.
Can I
Y'all
tell you
don't
what
know
I
him.
realized? Ibrahim, there's something you said out of your own mouth. You said he lives in his own world. And I think one of the problems is that I don't think either of you respect the world that both of you live in. Neither of you respect each of your own experience. I'm telling you as a third party, I can sit here and listen and I can hear everything you're saying and understand why you're making the decisions you're making. I understand why you're doing the things. I understand why you've isolated. I understand the struggles you're going through. But equally, I can sit here and listen to you, Ibrahim, and I can understand why you feel abandoned, why you feel used, why you feel as if, why are you doing this to me? Why are you not here for me equally? Why do I have so much on my shoulders instead of being able to share this with my brother? Am I hitting this on the nail for both of y'all?
absolutely.
But I don't think either of y'all are ever taking the time to listen to each other. I encourage y'all from now on, if you really want to take a step of investing in this relationship and not be worried about investing in business, you got to start hearing each other. And what I want you to do, the easiest way for us as grown men to start hearing each other is the next time you're in a conversation about something that happened, something that you feel betrayed by, instead of talking to each other as 40 and a 45-year-old man, I want you to talk to each other as a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old. Mm. Use that as an exercise, and I promise you, always start to hear each other. Mm-hmm. You think you can do that?
Yeah. I can try.
If you can commit to doing that, you can take the first step to start to trust each other. Because that's what's wrong. The trust is gone here.
True indeed.
Can you say to your brother, I commit to trying to trust you and to remembering you that you're still that 10-year-old? Can you say that? I commit to trying to trust you and remembering you're that 10-year-old.
I can try to commit to trusting you like you was a 10-year-old. That 10-year-old.
Can you commit to say, I will try to trust you and remember you were that 5-year-old?
I can commit that I will try to trust you and look at you as a 5-year-old.
The more that y'all can do this, and it sounds silly, but I promise y'all, this exercise works. So let me tell you this. One of the things that has happened here is that $1,000 has broken y'all apart. The $1,000 should have broke y'all apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 500, you 500. Now, the reason I'm doing that, let me tell you the reason I'm doing that. The reason I'm doing that is because what I'm trying to help y'all to see is that all of this bickering over something instead of seeing each other's side and realizing that let's just split this, let's just see each other. Now, that's not in the way no more.
Right.
Now that money, y'all can start coming back with each other. That'll give you a little leg up for the things you've had to go through, give you a little leg up for things you've had to go through. Mm-hmm. And now y'all can start talking to each other. Does that work?
Yeah.
You want to give your brother a hug?
Come on, man.
Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. Trust me, y'all gonna be all right. This is the first step. It's not gonna fix overnight, but it's the first step if you trust me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.